And we're back. Bob versus Alternate. What a game from Bob. It's 2-1 for Alternate as they started the bonding phase, getting that lyric off this game. This is going to be Tomb of the Spider Queen, the Bob map actually. And the ban from Bob is going to be Uther. So let's see what alternate you're going to first pick. Once again, Bob is denying one healer from alternate. Let's see if they're going to ban again another healer and leave, well, let's say bad support like Lily wasn't the best in the last game. He couldn't keep Illidan alive enough to get those clutch kills that they really needed. But they have a great tank now. They're going to pick Joanna. On Tomb of the Spider Queen, Joanna is quite deadly because she can deal loads of siege damage and take the minions off quite easily, and obviously can tank a lot. So let's see what Bob will respond with. As we're gonna see a first pick Zagara for Bob, and let's see if they're gonna pick Kurzim again. As well, Bakery, dude, that guy played exceptionally well, really good. Those jumps and heroic abilities were absolutely clutch. Let's see what they're gonna pick, as they still got 1 minute remaining to get this second pick. And they still haven't decided. Bob is taking their time with this second pick, and it's gonna be Kyle Toss. So we'll almost see Kyle Toss every single game, but this time Kyle Toss might not be the best pick against Joanna, as a lot of CC blind, and well, blind doesn't affect Kyle Toss that much, but the CC actually does. Let's see if they can touch Kyle Toss this fight. Now team alternates. Time to pick 2 more champion heroes. Let's see what they will go with. Both teams are using the time pool, so drafts are really important for this 4th game. If alternate are gonna lose this one, their morale and mood will go definitely down, and Bob might have a great chance of winning the 5th game, because when you're 2-0 up and you lose 2 games, people start, well, not complaining, but getting upset, and they start tilting. That's when comebacks come. We saw so many comebacks this week at Stormgrounds. Maybe we shall see one once again from Bob, as now they have their full lineup. In the second game, they had to use substitute because the electricity went down for Zamani. Let's see what they're gonna ban, if they're gonna go, no, Kurzim has been picked, they can't ban him now, and Jaina will be the ban choice of Bob. Let's see what alternate gonna respond with. The drafts are being taken care of. Bob and alternate super slow. Alternate decided to get Kurzim and Artus, and we have Rhaegar and Tyrael for Bob. This is Bob actually got a strong lineup in their hands with that Tyrael and Rhaegar, and we all know how much Bob wants to get that Tyrael, and obviously that Rhaegar. So now it's time for alternate to get their last 2 picks. Let's see what they're gonna pick. I might think that Vala could be a good option here. But let's see. Actually, Tyrael has a decent lyric ability so far. But don't forget about the palm from Charism. So anyway, still 50 seconds to go. And it's going to be Sylvanas for alternate. We saw Sylvanas in the second game. Wasn't so impressive, but still did her job. And I think it was used by alternate, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check that one. And it's going to be Nazeebo as the last choice for alternate. So at the moment, alternate looks quite strong with Arta, Sylvanas, Nazeebo, Karzim, and Joanna. And Bob only got 4 heroes and a lot of time to pick their 5th. And at the moment, they look with they're going to play with Zagara, Kaltas, Rhaegar, Uriel, and see what their 5th pick will look like. We got 20 seconds to decide. I still like to draw from alternate more, but we see another tank brought aboard. It's gonna be an Uberak as a CC/tank for Team Bob. So I'm gonna present the teams once again. Then we're gonna go really fast in the lobby and get ourselves prepared for the 5th game. So Bob are gonna use Zagara, Kyltas, Rhaegar, Tyrael, and an Uberak. And alternate gonna go for Nazeebo, Sylvanas, Arthas, Karazim, and obviously Joanna. So I'll be right back like 1 or 2 minutes. And well, let's see how the full game shall commence. And here we are, it's the 4th game of the day. Alternate against Bob. At the moment, it's 2-1 for Alternate, but Bob looked really strong in the last game. On the left side we have Bob, actually Alternate, sorry, with Nazeebo, Sylvanas, Arthas, Kurzim, and Joanna. And on the right side as the red team, so to say, we have the dominant squad of Bob with Nubarak, Tyrael, Rhaegar, Kaltas, and Zagara. I'm really looking forward to this game as oh wait, actually Snitch will play Kaltas this game. Another fight in the early stages of the game as we see Tyrael in the middle. Not much action coming up anyway. It's just like a control to see how the other team goes. See if someone makes some mistakes. A lot of damage coming on Joanna though, and the root coming now onto Zarmany. Well, still, both of them are in quite good shape. Now, Tyrael hasn't got his... oh, actually, he had his Angelic Flash up and his Eldraine Smite. Now, we start leeching XP. ADRD starts pushing that bot lane. Zarmany and Baker are on top lane, and 4 members from Alternate were top. Now they commence on middle. 3 of them actually. Gonna be a 1-3-1. Let's say standard for the beginning. But they will roam a lot. Probably notice that Bob will start roaming quite soon to get those early kills. ADRD has to manage with Dark Mox push with that Nazeebo can push quite hard. And now in the mid lane, Snitch is getting a bit of pressure from Arthas and Charism, but it's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Once again, farming those gems, trying to get those 50 stacks early. Alternate got more stacks actually. They're deployed on different members at the moment. Now a stun from Zamini onto Nurok isn't gonna do much. Just small trades. They can't really commit to some kills now until some full CC is dropped on a single person. Now Nurok missed his Howling Blast on Tyrell. He escaped. No one paid him. Actually, just 10 gems have been paid for him. Alternate, and now ADRD is in a bad position. Look at the crossbeam damage. ADRD isn't getting any attention, as well as Arthas, who just got killed. And now here comes the stun onto Tyrell, which just got down. ADRD had a horrible position there. It could have been DPS quite easily from Sylvanas, but actually, they didn't manage to get the first blood. It doesn't mean that much, but still, 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. Blumpy, we saw him yesterday with Sylvanas as well. Now on the top lane, Nurok is trying to engage onto Zamini. Zamini, who has his burrow charge up, he'll use it very soon as he will escape from the hands of Charism, the Sword of Arthas. Now Uriel is on top lane trying to get some damage down. Zamini has 19 stacks at the moment, so he's the point of interest for Imbob. And actually for Alternate as well, because he needs to get down, get killed. In the bottom lane, Zebu's doing a lot better than Zagura HP and mana wise, as Zebu's getting quite huge, and this train's farming quite well, getting that HP and mana bonus stack up. Now Tyrell is trying to engage in the mid lane. Here comes a beautiful stun from Snitch. Snitch who dealt a lot of damage onto Joanna. Obviously not enough. I can't really kill that. Joanna is rather unstoppable with that iron skill. Now Charism is gonna pay. No one will bother him. They already paid 21. And this is looking a bit better, so to say, for Alternate, who paid a lot more than Bob, at least in the early game. Sylvanas is trying to push the wave. Atlas is back on top, still not so much action into this game. Now Nazeebo is actually getting pressure from ADRD, so ADRD starting doing more work. Now on top lane, Sylvana's gonna get stunned as well as Nurok from Zamini. Nurok is starting to commence on the Tyrell, but that's not gonna happen. Anyway, to this top lane, here comes a blink from Charism, who has another blink, and he should retreat soon, because it is 1 versus 2 at the moment. On the top lane, Blumpy comes with the gank on ADRD, which was quite missed. Let's activate his shield, and now Zamini's trying to pay, but here comes Charism, who's getting a beautiful stun from Snitch into his face. Here comes the stun from Zamini, and this is 1 kill, beautiful kill from Bob. That guy, this guy Snitch is also a good Kalatas player. We saw that Gravity Lapse was, which was quite good for him. Let's see now how is Alternate gonna play this, since they already paid, and well, Zagar and Uberak have enough to pay at once. Snitch misses his flame strike there by a few seconds, and there's a 4-man push onto the top side of the map. Zip is gonna definitely push with those spiders. The mid spider's already down. They got the gate. Beautiful 2-man route from Nurek to keep them in place. Now Sylvanas activated his hunting wave to escape from a bad situation. The push didn't do that much. We got 1 gate, 2 towers, and the fountain as well. In the mid lane, the towers weren't even touched. But on the bot lane, Nazeebu and the rest of the alternate crew managed to get towers in the gate as well. Newark now might be in trouble. Newark is getting 3-man gank, 4-man gank. Here comes Zamini, stunning him up. And no, what a stun from Snitch. He hasn't got his gun to give him. Oh my god! Snitch once again. He gets a beautiful stun onto Sylvanas. He couldn't activate the hunting wave in time. And level 10 now for Bob. And they're gonna pay. And this is gonna hurt for Alternate as Snitch, the MVP till now, are gonna try to get more after the situation. Here comes the ultimate from Mature Angel, who's gonna block Karazim there, locked on this space. What a good positioning from Tyrell, a good Eldarin Smite to block him down. And now they got 1-man advantage and 3 waves to push. Let's see now what ADRD can do. He's blinded most of the time because of Joanna. They're gonna commence on this tower. Kaltas is solo on top, going mid as well with the crew. Bobber 5-man pushing, not like Alternate did it. Now they're gonna try and get this middle fort, which will be getting quite soon. Here comes the ultimate from Ardas, and now a silence only onto a Nubarak, and Nubarak will go down pretty soon. Or will he not? Because here comes the heal. Beautiful heal from Bakery. Once again, Bakery, this guy is an absolute beast player. And that was a small push. They got the Fontaine. They got half HP on the fort, almost half. 1 tower and 1 gate on top lane, and Zebu dealt with the spider himself. If we get anything, now Blumpy wants to pay, but Tyrell is denying that. The next fight will be interesting. Let's see what Zarmani is gonna do here. Gets an auto attack on Blumpy. Wants to set him up. I don't think it's worth because his Iron Skin was up. And now Bakery is getting pressured from those mercenaries in the mid lane. Once again, Karazim goes with his Radiant Dash to stop the last second of the payment of Tyrell. They want to pay an 80, or D wants to pay those 39 gems, but Nurok will throw a Death Coil at him to stop him quite soon. Here comes the blind as well from Blumpy. Blumpy who is blocked. Here comes the ultimate from Ardas. He's coming to root. ADRD. ADRD is in a bad spot. Needs to retreat. He will go back. He'll get stunned. Now Tyrell has to go back. He will get stunned. Silence! Oh, what a silence from Sylvanas in the last second. He could have blinked away at the sword, but that was denied. The beautiful silence, and now Alternate are now onto the push of the mid lane. They will retreat, but Blumpy is going to pay 16 gems, and they almost have enough. Actually, they do have enough because, well, Nurok paid as well. And Nurok will go down. Oh, actually, he won't. And let's see how the game shall commence. On the top lane, Sylvanas and Erzim are by themselves. We see 3 members from Bob trying to destroy this spider as soon as possible. But Crosby is going to push with the Web Weaver, as well as, well, Witch Doctor with his great pet. Now, I think they're going to commence on the bot lane fort, which will go down quite soon. Let's see how that will go for Bob, as they're looking for a fight, but they're not 5 members there. So there's just 1 Web Weaver remaining. Got 1 fort. Dealt some damage on mid, not enough. And the top lane fort isn't even touched. Let's see now. 42 stacks on Zagara, so if ADRD isn't paying attention, that could cost them some, let's say, 10% of the game if he's getting caught. See now how the game shall go. It's still 2-1 for Alternate. They have 47 gems in the inventory at the moment, and 94 for Bob. So if they pay, they will get a strong push. And ADRD will definitely pay there. Exactly. Now it's all on alternates. This defense on this middle fort. They also have the knights. They got a lot of control on those objectives. And the Phoenix has been deployed on the middle before the spiders. Let's see now how Artenate gonna defend this one. Blumpy is trying to stun everyone. He's managed to stun 3 people. Now here comes the ultimate from Arda. Zarmany is quite low. Here comes the silence onto 4 people. But they can't do anything because the Gura ulted. Zarmany is now full HP because of Bakery. And Zebu's in a bad position. Here comes the stun from Tyrell to finish him off. And this is going to be the 4th, definitely, for Team Bob, as Bakery is in the first line of chasing. They just want to zone them up to get as much damage as possible. Because the Web Weavers are still active on the top lane and the bottom lane. Now they're gonna definitely go top? No, they should have went bottom because that one is healthier. Actually, ADRD is pressuring Crosby. Crosby is quite low, but Tyrell can't stop him. Zamani wasn't there for the stun. And they got 1 tower, 1 fort, and some damage on bottom lane. Now they're looking to make the boss, but let's see if Alternate want to have a fight here. Kurzim sees it, throws the punches in, but he's alone in that fight. Here comes a good stun though. Now they took the boss quite easily, but Kaldas is already down. Here comes the power of Blumpy in sticky situations. The Zagara is down. Tyrell managed to escape. Bakery will escape as well. And the boss won't do that much damage. That was a good fight from Alternate. And a very risky boss for Bob that got him to deaths in less than 10 seconds. Meanwhile, Karazim is chasing Bakery. He's got 49 stacks, ready to pay. 50 now if he picks out... no, it wasn't his. And now Bob is really securing this map. Like, look at them play. They're doing all the objectives. They're getting every camps that they want. Well, now Karazim is in the area and he'll punch those siege giants. Not enough. Crosby will pay as well. Let's see, how much do they still need? They still got 42 gems and 72 on both sides. Now Zamani is in a bad situation. Let's see what the game will look like as here comes the stun from Blumpy, and here will escape Zamani with a beautiful barrow charge right there. Here comes the ultimate from Ardas. Blumpy is bleeding internally. And now the heals of his Karazim will save some portion of his HP. A stun from Zamani is not enough. An ultimate from Tyrell onto Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor Nazibio, I mean, who shall die soon. And a beautiful ultimate from Zagara there. Now Joanna is quite low. Here comes Iron Skin. Will it be enough? I don't think it will, because he's in a bad position and Zamani is blocking him up. Here comes the face bomb, the savior face bomb. He's going stunned, he's getting healed, but it's not enough. But in the meantime, Anubarak paid with his life, but the fort will definitely go down. ADRD is making sure of it. He's deploying those banelings, but well, they can't really push that one. Now it's time to pay. Bakery has 51 and Tyrell has 23. They will make the Bruiser camp just in time for the next fight. Now the Web Weavers will come on mid lane, top lane and bottom lane. Let's see how they will play this one. As Alternate need a good defense, a good answer to this huge push on the mid lane. They have so many creeps, they have the knights, and that camp is pushing quite hard, as well as the Web Weavers, obviously. Now Zavin is looking for a roam on top lane, trying to find Sylvanas. Just went back. They managed to, let's say, not push the mid lane. They decided to go for the top lane because it's lower. Now the Phoenix is already in the middle of the fort, and we'll know 500 HP on that fort. That wasn't the best web weaver, so to say. Web weavers actually, because they're free, or Bob, but they still have the big pressure on the map. They are paying every time, even though Alternate got 76 gems. They can't really pay at the moment. It's quite hard for them. So a very interesting game, fast-paced, and a lot of action coming in. Still, not so many fights. But I'm quite sure there will be loads of fights soon. We're probably waiting for the level 20, where all the heroes shine. See how this goes. ADRD did a lot of work this game, but Sylvanas did the most. 145k siege damage on Sylvanas and 48k hero damage. On the other side, we have Zagara with 39k as biggest hero damage dealer in the Bob side. Let's see now, they're gonna pay again. They still need a bit. They only have 9, and they need 6 more. Now Nurok is trying to pay. He's got 40. If he will pay, Web Weavers, yeah, will commence. It was the last second. Zamani couldn't deliver that impale onto him. Let's see now how Alternate are gonna push this one. As they really need a strong push to, let's say, come back in the game. Gonna be a push in the mid lane. Witch Doctor deployed his big minion, and Zamani tried to, let's say, flank, but it wasn't an option. They got the fort. Top lane will be taking care of Zamani and ADRD. Actually, Blumpy is there. Artis comes with a huge ultimate slow. They will get the fort on top lane as well. And mid lane is pushed in the meantime. They're not commencing on anything. And, well, level 20 now. As I said, they should have waited. Alternate now have well, stronger. They have stronger abilities. Only 19 for Bob, but they will definitely make 20 in a bit as well. Now it's time for Alternate to go a bit back. Let's see how this game will go. This is quite interesting to watch. If Sylvanas manages to get a 4 or 5 man silence, then the game might be over for Bob. As Harmony tried to surprise the enemy with his impale, he only surprised his own team. Now the spiders, the egg has respawned and Alternate are gonna pay. And yeah, they do have enough, as Nurek just paid the last 12 that they just needed. And well, now it's another push from Alternate. Now Tyrell got caught in a bad position, as well as Joanna. Here comes the Ardas ultimate on 5 people. Blumpy is in a good... Oh, what a silence from Sylvanas onto 4 people. Now Bakery is quite low, as well as Snitch. Here comes the palm onto Blumpy. Blumpy is low as well. The fight isn't looking good for Alternate. Alternate has Joanna activating his ultimate. ADRD is very low, but he will live through the heal. Now it's Tyrell in the middle of the fight. He will have his blink soon. He blinked away. Now it's time for Dark Mag to activate his stasis. Nazeebu's in a bad spot. He has his blink, but now comes the ultimate from Tyrell onto Dark Mag. Blumpy is gonna die for sure. No, yes he will. Joanna is down. 1 man down for Alternate, but the Web Weavers are pushing quite hard. They got 2 towers in the meantime. Doesn't mean anything. They lost 1 member for 2 towers. The fights are taking so long in those interesting team comps of both teams, and It's this game is maybe taking 30 minutes unless they do some more decisive fights. It's gonna be probably the longest game you've ever cast in Heroes of the Storm. It's gonna be take 30 minutes, but yeah, it's still it's not certain that they will. Maybe they will have a decisive fight. Who knows? Still very interesting to cast. Let's see what Alternate got in the sleeves. They're preparing a cheese tactic here. They want to surprise their Bob, and Zarmany might get surprised as well as Cyril. When Zarmany got indeed surprised, but Bakery is there. No silence, here comes the ultimate. Zarmany is full HP. Zagara ulted very nice onto that area. Cyril is in the fight, and Nubarak has to retreat, activated his ultimate. So 3 ultimates, 4 ultimates down for, well, Bob, and only 3 for Team Alternate. But they're gonna push quite hard with those spiders. Top lane is pushing as well, and mid lane is already getting down. Now it's Bob's time to push because it's going quite well. Now Blumpy as well as Arta's ultimate. And they're trying to fight. It's not the best position there. And Arta's rooted an Uberak, but yet again, not the good position. Nubarak, Arthas is getting focused there. Here comes the beautiful Phoenix onto 2 objectives, and they will just take the objectives and run away. At least that's what they hope. Material Angel will go back. Snitch is in a bad position. He activates his shield, which will protect him for a lot of damage. And this fight is taking ages and is with no result. Nurak now is retreating. Zarmany's caught again in the zombies, but he's way too tanky to die. Now Karazim is in the front line. They're trying to chase, but they can't really CC them. The Bob lineup is going very well for them. And this game might be over since, well, our forts are down. And the spiders definitely did the job. Let's see if Bob managed to get this boss with no problems. Nurakter is hidden. Karazim is staying as a bait on the top lane side. Minions are pushing from, Bob's side. And Team Alternate need to make a move really soon, rather soon actually, because, well, Bob only needed 4 gems to pay, and at the next deploy of Web Weavers, the game will be over, and they're going for the boss. I'm not sure if it's the right call. If they get this one, if they pay, the game will be over. They're not gonna start it. Are they gonna? They're trying to bait it. Bakery isn't getting as easily baited, and now ADRT is trying to do something. Snitch is getting slowed up. Nothing too much, and Nubarak is quite in the area. Now a silence onto 2 members. A great ultimate from Zagara to catch 2 people. Here comes the DPS onto Voodoo Doctor, but I mean Nazeebo, but he won't die. Now Tyrell is back to full HP thanks to Bakery. What a rhyme in the middle of the fight, and now Blumpy is low as well. Nurak has to retreat. Nurak takes a lot of damage, and a stun from Harmony. The decisive stun to try and kill him. Let's see now if Karazim will die as Palm Sass is on him. Obviously he will die. Let's see if Joanna will die as Bakery is punishing him for his mistakes. Karazim is dead. Bakery is trying to bite him. Oh, that passive ultimate saves him, but not for long. Will Bakery get the kill? Bakery, what the? This guy is an MVP. Bakery is close to killing him. No, he tried to, but it's not. It was a good effort. So now we're gonna see the 5th game of the day. It's 2-2, and as I said, Bob got the advantage. Let's watch the stats again. As Sylvanas had dealt, oh my god, so much damage. That will siege damage from Sylvanas and Snitch's Kael'thas. They changed a bit. ADRD played Kael'thas in the last game, but Snitch played it awesomely well in this game. And quite frankly, I I'm not entirely sure we shall win this, but um, since Bob got made a comeback from 0-2, they have the best morale now. Like, yeah, we can definitely win. We're gonna win. We're gonna try and win this because we have made a sick comeback, and they probably know that alternate are tilting at the moment. We'll be back with the draft once again in the 5th game.